Good morning. I Salim, Assistant Professor in Kite Group of Institutions, presenting you analog and digital mode of operations. Introduction. Working with absolute instruments for routine work is time consuming since every time a measurement is made, it takes a lot of time to compute the magnitude of the quantity under measurement. Basically, we are surrounded by different type of signals in our day-to-day life. So it is the secondary instrument which are most generally used in everyday work. The use of the absolute instruments being merely confined within laboratories as standardizing instruments. Secondary instruments work in two modes. First mode is analog mode and second mode is digital mode. So here is the definition of analog signal. Analog signal are those which vary in continuous fashion and take on infinite number of values in a given range. The device which produce these signals are called analog devices. Analog is usually through of is an electrical context. However, mechanical, pneumatic, hydraulic and other system may also convey analog signals. Electrically, the property most commonly used is voltage, followed closely by frequency, current and charge. The device that produce such signals are called analog devices. An analog signal is one where at each point in time the value of signal is signified or significant. For example, in a sound recording, the fluctuations in air pressure strikes the diaphragm of microphone, which introduces corresponding fluctuations in the current produced by a coil in electromagnetic microphone, or the voltage produced by the condenser of the microphone. Here is the example of analog signal, and this is the digital signal. It is the continuous, and this signal is in the form of 0 1 here in the case. And another example, analog signal, and this step signal is digital signal. Then digital signal. In contrast, the analog signals which vary in a continuous fashion and take on infinite number of values in a given range, the digital signals vary in discrete steps, thus take up only finite different values in a given range. In analog signal we have infinite values, in digital signal we have finite values and discrete steps in a given range. The device that produces such signals are called digital devices. Analog and digital signals are presented in given figure. In an analog system, the function varies continuously. Some examples of analog and digital signals are like my microphone is producing a continuous sound wave. It is an example of analog signal. And my computer receives a digital signal because when I connect my microphone with my laptop, here is a to D converter in between which convert analog signal to digital converter. Okay, and when you hear this voice from your laptop, then your laptop have digital signals and it also have D to A converter which convert this digital signal into analog signal, and you can hear my voice. Okay. On the other hand, the digital values are discrete and vary in equal steps. The figure below illustrates how both analog voltage and digital voltage vary with time. Here is analog to digital conversion. We require these A to D and D to A in our day-to-day life. The majority of present day instruments are analog in nature. The importance of digital instruments is increasing mainly because of the increasing use of digital computers in both data reduction and automatic control systems. Since digital computers works only with digital signals, any information supplied to it must be in digital form. The computer output is also in digital form because this computer works in only digital format. It read only 0 1 only. Thus, working off with digital computers at either at input level or output level, we must use digital signal. So our computation time reduced. However, most of our present day measurement and control apparatus produce signals which are analog in nature. It is thus necessary to have analog to digital converters at the input level and to the computer, and D to A converter, digital to analog converter at the output of the computer. Here are the some examples or some diagrams for analog to digital converter and digital to analog converter. So this is all about analog and digital signals. Thank you.